So Johnny Cage is another 50-50 character, or he can be a zoning character, or he can be a pure mod rushdown, whatever you want to do, mash buttons character. But the way I play him in A list anyway is the 50-50 Johnny Cage. Basically, what A list gives him is the run cancel, which you know what I mean, in turn gives him 30% combos mid-screen. Very easy combos as long as you can get the run cancel. Which isn't very hard to... Like, if you practice for a day solid with Johnny Cage, you'll easily get it. And because like, your fingers will just start doing the buttons, like, you know what I mean? But, yeah, well, the main combo I found out with Johnny Cage mid-screen, no meter, is... So I go... Where's that? Where? Alright, yeah. So you do dizzy knee. Yeah, so you do the entertainer combo, but then you... Which is basically, that's what it usually looks like, but you can dash out of the second hit of it.
Hold up. There's still a little bit of delay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you can dash out of that.
Yeah. So basically what you should try and get in the habit of doing is every time you dash out of it, press the run button at the same time as you press the second dash input. Because you have to run cancel it, but
okay.
And which it's not too hard to do, honestly. Getting the run cancel is quite easy. And then the next step is, so you do that run cancel into that move there. So it just sort of look like. That's what it should sort of look like. You just have to try and press the buttons as fast as you can, but don't mash it. If you mash it, it won't come out. You need to just do the inputs precise and nice. Double dash. Like if you look at my inputs at the side, you see the forward X, the circle, and then just exactly 2 dash inputs, the run input, and then exactly the input for money shot. So you need to try and make your inputs as precise without mashing. If you mash, it definitely won't come out. And once you do that, is there a move for crochet? Yeah. Oh wait, no, not low kick. It's low punch.
No mashing, boys and girls.
There you go. That's basically the whole mid-screen combo. There's a harder one, but I don't really think it makes sense to do it. No, it really doesn't make any sense to do the harder one. This one is it does more damage, I think. Well, no, it doesn't do as much damage, but it's very little difference. But with the whole goal of the way I play Johnny Cage is the rush down 50-50 Johnny Cages, doing the nutcracker to get them in the position of the 50-50, and then next step is getting them in the corner, so then you can hit like 30% combos on them. It's like Cassie Cage, but like he doesn't really have a zoning option. If he plays against a character like Katana, he will get zoned out heavily. Like, he has his fireball, but it's not very good. It's really slow startup compared to, like, Katana, who could just jump over it easily and throw an instant or fan or whatnot, and really slow startup. So what you mainly want to do with this guy is always be in their face, you know what I mean, doing the combos and stuff. That's, so say if you want to do that, that's like the overhead 50-50. Or, and then the other one, the other version is, find it. Trying to take away everything and start. Yes, there we go. So you do that, and then you do the stand-in combo, which is a square square X. Although it's easy to see that you're trying to do like you can see the difference between the two 50-50s. But most of the time when you're playing online, you're not going to be able to play someone who reacts fast enough to notice to block either high or low. So they'll just go with what their brain tells them to do. It's basically that into Nutbreaker, which is a lot shorter combo, and also your stamina doesn't regain back fully. So most of the time, if you want to do the low variation, do EX Nutbreaker. EX. And then I take Dizzy Knee, and then Nutbreaker. So that's what the combo should look like, except whenever you do the outtake, do 2 outtakes, but do like a dash between them, like you run cancel between them. Yeah. So basically, it should look like this. Oh wow, that's it. Oh wow, how did I do that from that? They've changed the timer so you think oh, but you hit them up.
Hope someone got a shot of that.
Oh wow, yo, I can't do it anymore. I've lost my way down the beach. Yeah, that's what it should look like. But yo, I'll tell you right now, easily, once you do the Nutcracker, usually you want to try and like reset them sort of by doing it's crouching 4, which is a crouching circle. Hit easily his best kick, or his best like move, like his non like run cancels. That's his best move. Normal. Yeah, I'll just say normal.
So it's better than doing outtake?
Well, no. Like, you just use this here for like a poking tool basically, but it's also for like, say if you hit them with a Nutcracker, then you'd like reset them with the thing. Yeah. Yeah, the corner combo. Okay, so basically it's entertainer, and then either, like I said, the high or low. I'll show you the high first. And then I found it online. It's sort of hard to get the standing square, so I usually do crouching square first, to just like sort of set them up a wee bit. And then I, depending on what combo I do, turn around here. Let me take that up. Depending on what combo I do, really depends on how many punches I actually do in the combo. So say if I do this this variation of the combo here, I would do, let me see, either yeah. So it's either like 3 to 4 square triangles. I do, it's like in this variation of the combo, I do either 3 to 4 almost famouses before the nut punch or the nutcracker. Yeah, well, in between 3 or 4. Because usually the active frames of Mcgregor make it so, the frames it takes before it becomes active. If you try and do like 5, usually they might fall out, especially against like Quan Chi. So you're better just being safe and taking your like 30 to 31% damage combo. So
he has any good EX moves?
So EX Nut Punch, like I say, is if you do the low option of the combo, which looks like this. 2 seconds. Yeah, so let me take off the low poke and that EX Nutcracker, Virgin Low, oh wait, no, you don't add low poke, never mind. Yeah, so the one, like the low option, like I say, always do the meter nutcracker, or you can do the normal one and just do like say 2 crouching circles, which is that move there, one of the best moves. Because then you'll have your stamina will be like brought back up in time. So whenever I do this combo, after the nutcracker, I would do like between 4 to 5 almost famouses, which is the square triangle. Usually about 5. You can hit about 5. For sure, 5.
It's okay to cry.
Yeah, you can hit 5.
You got Cage.
So yeah, that's the low option of that. Or you can basically just keep it simple as just oh wow. That. But then, like I said, your stamina isn't fully recovered after the combo, so you usually can't hit another combo until your stamina fully regained. So you just do, say, like 2 crouching shorts, and then you can go back into it. His other good, what I usually do, say on Wake Up, you can do the Eclipse, well, the green kick. It's a really good wake-up option, just for the fact that it's really quick, it is an anti-air of sorts, and also it has a hit of armor. So unless you're fighting like Kung Lao, Tempest, or like the really quick hitting characters, then or unless you're playing someone good enough that knows how to like crouch under it, like do like say crouch and circle under it. But sometimes what you can do is yeah, like you see, the active frames on like the fireballs are like 615. So you're out there for a long time. And then the recovery's 576, minus 576. So like you're freaking, compared to katanas, which I'm pretty sure is around like 300, even if it is 300, maybe less. So nah, you never really want to play a fireball war against like katana, but say you can, you know what I mean, throw the off fireball, say in their face or whatever, but it really isn't that smart. But fair enough, you can sometimes use it as something.
What happens to everyone?
Yeah, I think that's all. The rising kick, you can, fair enough, some of the more advanced combos you can use, say like you do like, so you go like, oh wow. So like that kind of thing in the Nutcracker. It should come up now. So yeah, that's did it come up yet, Mark? Yeah, into a combo. Yeah. So that's more advanced combo. It's not really necessary to do that kind of combo because you don't get much more damage for it. Or there's the more advanced combo, which is, yeah, there's no real point in advanced. Like for the extra damage that you get, which is really little. Okay. But yeah, no, that's, yeah, definitely for another freaking, that combo, but also doesn't really make any sense to do online. You're better just keeping it simple and taking your damage. No, my controller's ran out of battery.
Okay.
I need to charge it. But yeah, I think that's basically Johnny Cage, I think. Is there anything much else to do? Anything that I missed?
No, I think that's good. I think I'm good for now. I think these 3 characters, I think it's a lot. I don't think I'm gonna learn the whole cast today.
Yeah, exactly. No one is. But
I like Cassie Cage the most out of all of them. Even though Kotal Khan is one of my favorites, but Cassie Cage,
if you can get your opponent into the corner, you can do some pretty cool combos. But otherwise, you can look pretty cool hitting run stop combos online, which everyone will respect you for, me included. Like there's that has advanced crap that doesn't really make any sense to do. So you do entertainer run stop, and then you do square triangle hold square run stop, and then you do overhead. But like you've no reason to do that. You've got like 2 extra damage. But yeah, I think that's Johnny Cage, isn't it?
Yep, that was good.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Tell me anyone else you wanted to do. Thanks.